Hello, 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 hello. My name is Claire. Welcome back to my channel, Cool Claire ASMR. So, for today's video, I have a thrift haul for you, yes, you, right there. So, a couple weeks ago now, I went thrift shopping, and I went proper look through all the racks of every section and really hunt down the good stuff thrift shopping, which I have not properly thrifted like that in years, honestly. But I had been wanting to get back into it. When I first got here to this new city, I popped into the thrift store next to the gym that I've been going to, looked around, but didn't really find anything, and had just been thinking about thrifting, but was a little discouraged from that trip. And then I came across a video suggested to me on YouTube entitled How to Thrift by user Kathleen Illustrated, in which I watched that video and then proceeded to binge watch a bunch of her content. So if you're into thrift content or thrifting, I do recommend Kathleen Illustrated on YouTube. Superior thrifting content. Anyway, so after watching her video, I was all like, ooh, I'm very inspired. I'm going to thrift shop hardcore. So anyway, brought my headphones, went into the Salvation Army, looked through the entire store, spent a good almost 3 hours there. It was a day. But I did find some good stuff, and I, filled that desire to really thrift. Also, before we get into the haul, I'd like to turn your attention to my friend Gengar over here. We have Bulbasaur, who's been in the background of my last couple videos, but Gengar is a new friend this time around, and you may have noticed that he is a Squishmallow, and I have been after this Gengar Squishmallow since I saw the tweet announcing the Pokemon and Squishmallow collab so long ago now. But I have never been fortunate to see these out in the wild, just very overpriced being resold online. I had seen Pikachu once before in a Walgreens, but I was not interested in buying the Pikachu. Gengar is one of my favorite Pokemon, along with Bulbasaur. But anyway, on Monday of this week, I had popped into my local grocery store to do my shopping for the week, and lined up on top of the fridge right at the front of the store was all these Pikachu Squishmallows, and to my surprise, there were 3 Gengar Squishmallows also there. So I had to get him. I was so excited. So I just wanted to share that win with you all, just in case you also like Pokemon. You might enjoy seeing this, but also it's always nice when you've been looking for something and you finally find it. So anyway, into the main event, the thrift haul. So get some nice receipt crinkles here. So let's see, I went on May 9th is when I went. So my total for all these items was $24.09, which is the least amount I've spent on clothes in a long time because I've been buying a lot of new stuff. Shame on me. And as always, there's people driving very loudly around here, so please, enjoy the ambiance is all I can say. So I have my receipt there, and I will be sharing the price for each item, and I will be showing you from least exciting to most exciting in my humble opinion, and I also will try everything on for you to see. But that being said, the first item is not clothes. It is this, I believe, a soprano songbook of all things. But right in the front of this Salvation Army is the books. They draw you right in, so I like to take a look around And I feel like in most Goodwills, the books are in the very back of the store. So here it's really like right in your face. But I have found that the thrift store is an excellent place to find material for art projects, specifically for collage. Tosca. So this caught my eye because of the bright red and this very regal looking woman on the cover. And as I looked through, I saw that there were all these wonderful pictures of people. And in my own personal collage material collection that I utilize, I am severely lacking images of people. I have a few fashion magazines that have like some well-known celebrities, but you know, you don't always want Selena Gomez in the middle of your super emotional collage that you're making. A more anonymous face is preferable. So this seemed like the perfect thing for me to pick up. Of course, there's other images like this music hall. But yeah, all these very fancy pictures. So I flipped through very quickly and saw just all these lovely images, and I knew that I had to pick it up for collage usage. So I think my next collage video I will definitely be using some images from this book because it is super awesome and I love the vibe of the black and white. Like, who is this man? But like, I need him in the center of my collage. And also the sheet music page, pretty good. More architecture. I thought this was very interesting. She's like holding a cross over him. Very beautiful and haunting illustration. And then yeah, of course it is like operas or something. So there's the back of it is just like the words, but some of them do have illustrations as well. So for 99 cents, couldn't pass it up. It definitely fills a gap in my collage material. So thought that was a good little find. Alrighty. Now everything else I have is clothing, and like or maybe I didn't say, but that was 99 cents. Alright. And I'm back from a long intermission of waiting for that person that was idling to drive away, but they finally have. Even if the sound in the background wasn't bad, I literally could not process what I wanted to say. It was very distracting for me. So anyway, let's pick up where we left off. The first clothing item I have is this just nice, comfy sweatshirt, collared sweatshirt. And it is very kind of basic, like comfortable, casual item. But there were some unique features that caught my eye that I wanted to add to my lazy day clothing collection. So first of all, what caught my attention was the color blocking, as I had been eyeing something on Etsy that was very similar. I have definitely fallen into the trap of thrift shopping on Etsy before, paying lots and lots of money for things people have thrifted. So this was a good lesson in going and getting it for myself. But anyway, the color blocking caught my eye. So it has this nice red, gray, and black. I don't know if it's navy. I think it's black. It just might be kind of faded. So that caught my eye. And then also that it has this front pocket. And I've been wearing this, so any stains are from me. All these items have been washed, so just a FYI. Anyway, this cozy pocket, and then it has this chest pocket with a button that can fit your phone comfortably, and of course the cute little collar that's reminiscent of like a rugby shirt is what this reminded me of, but like sweater version. So of course this can be worn very casually with some shorts or some jeans. I have a cute pair of heart jeans here with me that looks very nice with this, with the red, but I have just been wearing this to kind of sleep in, and I was a little sad. I was cleaning up my kitchen and I bleached the sleeve, but you know, it is what it is. But I did that. It didn't come like that. You know, we like a nice oversized sweater, and I think just something about vintage sweatshirts just hit different. I don't know. They just are soft in a way that is more satisfying to me. And this is cotton and polyester. The brand is John Blair. So that was my first clothing item. And next, I have a t-shirt that originally was this very light yellow color. I will insert a clip here of the original shirt, but I decided to tie-dye it for two reasons. One, there was a little oil stain right on the chest that I had not noticed in the store. I was like, ah, that's so annoying, and it didn't come out when I washed it. And two, the pale yellow is not a flattering color on me. It just makes me very washed out. So a little color is good. But what sold this to me is, of course, this image. And it is this woman sitting on a couch with a martini, and she's petting her dog, and it says, "I know I'm in my own little world, but it's okay, they know I'm here." And I don't know, not only is it just like kind of funny, like graphic tee, but just specifically what it said resonated with me, because this year I've been spending more time alone than I have ever, actually, and kind of being in a city where I don't really know anyone is just being in my own little personal bubble. So I'm in my own little world, but don't worry, they know I'm here, resonated with me in a literal sense, because I am in my own little world, but also just in my own, like, in the metaphorical sense of, you know, kind of alternative thinking, you know, I'm in my own little world, whatever. So from a metaphorical and a literal sense, the phrase on the shirt did resonate with me. So I originally, like, it is like the first thing I saw when I was shopping that caught my attention, and I left it in the rack because it is a larger shirt, and I know, like, you should try to thrift things that are in your own size, because, you know, oversized, or not oversized, but plus size clothing is more scarce in the thrift store, so people like me who don't need plus size clothing shouldn't take it all. But I left it because I was like, oh, I feel a little guilty, like, getting this, I don't know. But as I looked around, I just, like, kept thinking about the shirt, and I was like, okay, since I haven't stopped thinking about it, I think I will appreciate it a, you know, adequate amount to justify buying it. And now that I have tie-dyed it, I love it all the more. So I tie-dyed it with blue, green, and this purpley pink. I did get some, like, tie-dye splatters happening, where the purple was a little, like, not mixed well, but I don't know, I think that looks okay. Got a nice swirl on the back. I just did a classic swirl tie-dye. I had gone home for the weekend because my mom was having a retirement party, actually, so I got to wash all of this at home and tie-dye this shirt as well. So, but for this one, of course, it's an oversized shirt, so more casual vibes. and of course the tie-dye is very casual vibes as well. So with like a bike short, I also have some sporty skirts that I like to wear with oversized shirts. Like I have a navy one that would pair well with this, and it's just, you know, nothing like a nice worn in graphic tee to jumpstart your day. And also the woman in the picture itself reminds me of my friend and former co-worker that was my nursing mentor when I was a new nurse. So because of that too, I loved it a lot. All right. Oh, and I said I was going to say the prices and I just completely forgot. So the sweater thing was $4.99 and this shirt was $2.99. Okay. All right. Next, I have a set. So another section that, because like I said, I did a proper dive in the thrift store, and another section that I had not really ventured into before that Kathleen's video made me more confident looking in was like the lingerie pajama section. Because I don't know, before I never was like, ooh, I want somebody else's lingerie. I don't know. But when I saw this, I knew I had to have it. Because for one, it is like a shade of lavender that I absolutely have been loving lately. This very light lavender shade of purple. Two, it is, you know, vintage, I guess. Yeah. Probably at least 20 years old. I don't know. We'll just say vintage Victoria's Secret. So, and great quality too. Like, a little worn, but no like big snags or tears or rips or stains or anything like that. And it was my size. It was, you know, because this is the kind of thing you wouldn't want it to be hugely oversized because you don't want it to like fall off of you. So this fit me perfectly. I tried everything on at the thrift store, which is also something I've never really done before, but you know, it was an experience to say the least. But this fit me like a glove, so I picked it up, and I liked the like little cutout in the back, and then it came with the matching robe, and the robe is a little cinched in the back. So this one, of course, is just best worn by itself. I know the slip dress trend was a thing for a while, but I don't think I'm personally comfortable wearing this one just as a dress. It is very form-fitting and a little scandalous. Of course, it is like pajamas, so that makes sense. But for, you know, just lounging around in the comfort of your own home, I think it's perfect, and like I said, I love the color. It's my size, meant to be, so. And this was $8.99, and you know that's a steal because I'm sure originally this was going for like an insane amount of money, and people resell things like this at super high prices all the time. So, last but certainly not least is my crowning jewel of this whole haul, and I'm sure when you see it you'll be like, that's ugly. No, I don't know, but it definitely is a very like niche grandma vibe aesthetic. But let me tell you, when I pulled this out of the rack, I literally gasped. The simple pleasures in life. So my last item is this white grandma-esque cardigan with embroidered teacups. When I saw the teacups, that's what made me gasp, because one, I don't usually go for white things because I'm very messy and get stains on things. So when I saw the teacups, I had to have it. Like, I just had to have it. And also, it's Vintage Talbots, which is a very expensive clothing brand, which, you know, it doesn't matter. I bought, you know, some random brand sweater, and I also love it. But when something's like vintage high-end, you're like, ooh, I'm special. But anyway, high quality. Which makes sense because each one of these teacups is like embroidered on there, and there's like little beading as well. On the back there's, you know, flowers. On the sleeve there's little embroidered flowers, and just everything about this is amazing. They're beautiful teacups. So I'll let you get a good look at each of them. We have this nice blue and white one with some flowers. And then we have this multicolored but mainly pink one with a couple flowers. And then we have a blue with a pink flower and several little flowers under that. And then we have a pink with 4 flowers on the top. And then we have another blue and red. Oh, we saw that one. Then we have my favorite one, the purple and pink one. Very cute, very cute, very cute. And then we have this blue and red with all these little beads in the center. So, I will tell you, there were so many stains on this, so many stains. Obviously, the previous person, my guess, like just what came to mind was probably like a little old lady in a nursing home who was getting things spilled all over the sweater in the lunch hall every day, and no one was washing it properly. That is the image in my head. At first I just noticed one like here, and then there was like some on the sleeves, some on the front, and usually one of the big, you know, red flags of a thrifted item is excessive stains. Like, that's a just leave it situation. But, you know, I thought to myself, this sweater is $3.99 and it is beautiful. I love it. It made me gasp when I pulled it out of the rack. Teacups, that is my jam. And I never really partook in that, like, cardigan as a shirt trend, but this is perfect for that. So, worst case scenario, I can't get the stains out, and I either donate it again or dye it some other color. God forbid I dye a Talbot sweater, but I was like, you know, I can do something with it. But honestly, I did get most of the stains out. When I came home, I spot treated them like with detergent, and then spot treated them again when I actually washed it. Oh, also, the sweater, I did wash and dry it. The sweater was like a lot bigger. It's cotton, so I knew it would shrink if I washed it. I just washed it on cold, and it did shrink into like the perfect size for me, so I just need to not wash it like that again, or it's going to be too small. But it was quite oversized, but then it shrunk into my size, so it's perfect. And the only stains that like really didn't budge are the ones on the inside of the sleeve. I think it's this one. Yeah, like there's a little stain there. But honestly, I got most of them out, and I am so pleased. Like, I love this so much, and unfortunately it's about to be summer and very hot, so I won't get to wear it quite yet, but you know, it will be appropriate soon enough. So like I said, I want to wear this one like the shirt cardigan trend. I have a nice pair of lavender gym pants here that looks cute with it. It also would look cute with those skirts, just a pair of jeans, or as an actual cardigan as well. But Oh, it's just so excellent. And that was my last item for the haul. So I hope that you enjoyed this cute little thrift haul, found it relaxing. Let me know if you want more videos like this, because I enjoyed thrifting at the very least. And thank you so much for watching, and have a good day.